I told you, don't bring up stupid
let me just ask him what's up.
Nah, did you hear what Topuria said about Dagestani wrestling? Garbage. He said that Dagestani wrestling isn't that special. They impose their dominance on you in the first round, so it makes you believe that they're actually doing something. So they just break your will, but their wrestling isn't actually that good.
Damn.
And you know how Yoel Romero, he always talks like he's like speaking a ghost story over a campfire?
For real.
Why is about to die?
Yeah. Somebody light a fire. They feel like a stone.
Welcome back to the Casuals MMA Combat Sports Show. We are very casual fans. My name is Gilbert. That's Nick. That's David. And guys, we have a very special guest today.
Wow.
Oh my God. UFC champion, sexiest man alive in the UFC, and recently retired Dominick Cruz.
Wow.
Thank you, guys. I'm going to go ahead and leave you a moment of peace to think about what you've said to each other.
I told you, don't bring up stupid shit.
Let me just ask him what's up.
Nah, dude. This is up.
Welcome back to the Casuals MMA. We are a combat sports MMA show hosted by very, very casual fans. My name is Gilbert. That's David. And Nick is back from his gender reassignment. What are you?
I'm a male now.
Let's go,
Man
baby.
now.
How big is that, my friend?
The same as my dude. 2 to 3 inches. Somewhere in that neighborhood.
Hey, man, that's not bad.
So it's
you
a
guys
range.
Watch that X-Pac China back in the day?
Moment of silence for David's weird habits.
You guys never saw it? The one with the
X? You say X-Pac?
Not really.
X-Pac.
Why are you like semi-smiling right now?
Because that
You
was
guys never saw
the. You never seen the wrestler?
I don't know who you're talking about.
Dude, WWF, fucking China.
Oh,
Act like he didn't masturbate to it. Just want to try to act all
yeah.
cool.
She got big thighs. I like it.
She had a gigantic clitoris, dude.
How big was it, you think?
It was as big as yours. Well, guys,
2
this is how
to
we start
3
the
inches.
podcast. Suck it.
We're monetized.
Suck it. Suck it.
Nick, what did you learn in Mexico City? What do you further understand about the Mexican people?
You know what?
Did they call you chinks and stuff?
No, they didn't.
They?
You
Because
didn't?
they're
I always
used
thought
to
that.
they're used to seeing Asian people in there. But can I say something? I'm disappointed in my Asian brothers.
What happened?
When you walk by an Asian dude, you especially in a different country, you expect to be like
Like a nod?
Like a
I mean,
nod.
Black guys do it all the time.
They do it all the time.
Yeah.
You look like a weird Asian, though. They don't know what
Yeah.
the fuck. You kind of look Mexican. So they don't know what's going
You
on.
look Salvadorian a bit.
I think the shorter my head is, like the hair wise, like if it's shaved, I think I look more
There are
Mexican
no,
than Chinese.
there's
Yeah.
not a single Asian person that looks like you. You're a one-off. You're a weird, like, genetic
I think
anomaly.
you're right, though. I think you're absolutely
Never
right.
seen an Asian look like you.
And I think that's just a genuine observation. I don't think David's trying to roast me.
I don't think he's roasting you.
I think
Yeah.
he's just being honest.
Like, if I wanted
kind of
to
agree, too.
racially abuse you, I would be fucked. Like, if I didn't know who you were.
Yeah.
Like, you fucking chinky wetback. Like, what do you want?
A lot of people think. A lot of people go with Filipino first,
I can
right?
see that.
Because I know I have a ton of Filipino buddies, and you do too, Gilbert, that kind of look Filipino or Indian or even Mexican.
Yeah.
So it's like, or even Persian.
That's why when you're giving them a nod, they're like, what the fuck is this guy doing? He's going to rob me?
Yeah, see, these are, I just Googled Chinese people faces.
Yeah, you don't look like
You look
any of these people.
Except for this girl. A little bit. You've done this, something. You've done a little
Is that
bit
a
of
blackface?
Yeah, also in a high-res restock blackface.
Whoa, it's like AI.
Dude, I
Somebody- that's a
remember
prompt.
during the BLM phase, there was this girl that I
Oh,
knew.
no.
She dressed up as Kanye West, and then she did blackface.
In solidarity or what?
And then she's just like, what's the problem? It's just makeup and art. And I was like, the only way she understood what I was talking about was like, okay, so what if somebody that was white walked outside and they put tape on their eyes and they're like, look, I'm a Muran.
Mura.
Would you be offended? She goes,
she laugh?
probably. I was like, there you go. You fucking idiot.
Who is this person?
I'll let you know later.
Say the name.
Fucking dumbass.
Well, I'm glad you were there, Nick, because did you watch the fights in Mexico
Did
City?
watch the fights.
Were they in Espanol?
Speaking
They
of
were
blackface,
different times.
Yeah. Speaking of
the darkest person on the roster.
Jared Cannonier.
guys,
What a monster. bro.
Jared Cannonier. Oh, we thought he was old. We thought the new guard was coming in, but Robocop did not have
but
what was coming.
The joke on Robocop is that he's 32, and he doesn't look like he's 32.
41-year-old face. And
He has an old face. He has an old man face.
Oldest face in the UFC, dude.
Whenever you get wrinkles right here by the cheeks, that's when you know
Him
you're
and
kinda
Frank
old.
Mir have the same face.
They do.
Right?
The same bottom half, yeah.
Yeah, it's the exact same face. And look, what did I say? Make sure that you choose my picks, because I said that Jared Cannonier was not going to win this. And I always go OG bias, but I didn't do it this time.
Yeah, you didn't do it this time. We like Robocop. He looked good.
I feel like Jared Cannonier is like an anomaly, though. He's not a normal 40-year-old.
Yeah.
You know, like, this dude, his chin held up
so well.
Better than I think anybody
2
thought.
knockdowns, right?
2 knockdowns in the first. And by the way,
they're also trading with each other the whole time. It was back and forth. Rodriguez hits hard. He knocks out. He finishes most guys in the first 2 rounds.
Yeah.
And it was kind of looking like it was going to happen for Jared Gordon.
Jared Gordon.
Cannonier?
I mean, Jared Cannonier.
Yeah, look at this.
That's
Jared Gordon
so
is
racist.
the white guy, though.
Damn it.
Oh, yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So Israel Adesanya here, beating up Rodriguez.
beating up Verdum.
Mauricio Verdum.
Oh, my God.
But see, here's the thing, too, right? It's like in the assessment, it wasn't like I was wrong in that first round. Like, he was supposed to go out.
He was going to go out.
But look, the crazy part is Rodriguez depleted his gas tank in that first round because he smelled blood, and rightfully so.
Yeah.
Most people in the division would not have been able to survive that.
They crumble.
They crumble. And then Jared Cannonier, which we were wrong, he fought very differently this fight. He said, you know what? No more patience. I'm putting it on this motherfucker, dude. He was in his face. To do it to somebody like Rodriguez is nuts.
They were in the 50-50 the whole time.
Yeah.
Scrapping.
And
they were landing shots on each other. Like, they were both stumbling. But, you know, throughout the first half, I was like, Rodriguez is winning. I in my head, while I was watching the fight, I was like, it's only a matter of time before Rodriguez catches him. And then the tide started shifting, right? He started getting a little more fatigued. And then that last body shot.
dude, that was the one that did it. That was the one that did it.
I jumped out of my chair.
Yeah.
I jumped out of my Mexico City chair.
It was
That's
very
where I
tiny.
was.
It was very tiny. I thought that Rodriguez I thought that from the first round when he whipped that fucking right kick right into his gut, I thought he was going to do that more.
Yeah.
It was textbook perfect. Hips in all the way across. I was like, yo, he's going to crack him with these kicks, especially because Cannonier was staying so low. I thought that he was going to turn with some kicks, and he didn't do any of it. So I don't know. Maybe it's just because of his gas tank then, huh?
Maybe he kicked Jared Cannonier.
Or Gordon. Go ahead.
And he kicked him and was like, I don't think I'm going to kick this guy anymore. This guy's body is too hard. His elbows are too hard.
Dude, and you know, for Cannonier too, for as much as he was swinging, let's talk about his cardio and his conditioning.
He lasted.
I mean, being in the 50-50 and throwing like that, you would think that both of them would be tired.
And to get dropped and recover and come back and win and still have better cardio than the other guy, man, that's impressive.
I mean, look what happened to him in his Imavov fight. He took so much damage. I thought that he wouldn't be the same.
Yeah.
But his chin still holds up at the age of 40. He's an anomaly.
He made some changes, man.
Man.
And he just lost to Kaio. So look at like the guys he just
Oh yeah,
fought.
Kyle, not Imavov. It was Kyle, right?
Yeah.
The fight
But even Imavov too, like he almost got KO'd in
Yeah.
that one, right? Did he get he did get finished in the fourth round.
Yeah,
by-
yeah, fourth round.
Yeah, man. So it's like he's had a tough run of guys.
Damn, what the hell? What a fucking
his resume
He's fought the best guys.
crazy resume.
is so stacked, right? Like, and you know,
What?
in a post-fight interview, he said that he kind of doesn't know where he lands right now because he wants to fight up, but everybody above him he's already lost to. So where do we kind of place Cannonier?
Izzy rematch?
Maybe.
Yeah.
And then, you know, Cannonier with his new type of pressure might be a huge problem for Izzy unless Izzy makes a change,
Yeah.
right? Because I think Izzy said he's going to start training with Pereira, which is exciting,
That'll be cool.
right?
Oh, that's fun.
He starts developing some crazier
'Cause-
KO power.
If they're not going to cross paths anymore, why not learn from somebody that
Yeah.
you have shared the ring and the octagon with so many times? He knows you better than anybody else.
And I feel like Pereira is like been leading the charge on that.
Yeah.
He's been training with Strickland. He's been
He's
training
the
with
mayor of the UFC.
dude. I hope he doesn't lose, man.
Yeah.
I really hope he doesn't lose because we're losing superstars left and right. That's the
I
team, right?
know,
It's getting,
man.
it's getting a little tough right now.
Right, and
for us.
Magomed is like he's scary. I feel like Pereira can still beat him, and it'll still be a tough fight for Magomed. But I was like, this guy's dangerous, man, super dangerous. So
I don't
we'll
know,
talk
man.
about that later. We're not going to talk about that right
But
now.
who does he fight?
Kyle Barrio is crazy at 185.
There's 185 is dope right now.
It's really good, man. It's really good.
Oh, look.
And you get Jared Cannonier getting that W. Who do you think he should fight next?
Bo Nickal.
Low key, I would like to see him fight
I would
Rob
like to
Whittaker.
see him fight Bo Nickal. I would like to see him fight Joe Pyfer. Like
one of the new guys.
These guys would obviously be gifted that fight though, right? Because they're lower in the rankings. So if you get to fight Jared Cannonier, what a great opportunity for you. He's an older fighter, but after you see that, you have to respect him, right? Because that's not what old fighters do. He fought like a young buck, which was nuts, man. I will never, ever go against my OG bias ever again.
Yeah, don't break that. Or your Buff Muff bias.
Yeah, no, Buff Muff always stays.
10 for 10.
And that's just
The stats are up 10 for 10.
Yeah, 10 for 10.
He hasn't been wrong yet.
Yeah, hairier the pussy, stronger the pussy.
Oh my God.
That's the show.
Your audible cough.
Yeah. We got some reactions from the back.
Yeah.
Any of my lesbian fans out there try to deny it, they don't say anything. They're like, they're right.
He's like, he's kind of right.
Yeah,
It
that
is
shit
true.
grips like a wrestler's fucking hand, you know?
Nick, your eyes shook. Why?
I don't know. I just
Image?
was thinking of a wrestler's hand.
Yep.
That's what it really
They
was.
Kegel with kettlebells.
And I
Let's
was
go.
like, I just saw.
Don't cancel us.
I'm gonna call this. I'm gonna say Cannonier runs it back with Strickland. Strickland needs to. He's coming off a loss. He lost to Cannonier.
I'll say this. How bad do you guys want to watch a Sean Strickland fight these days?
Really bad. Because why? I believe in Extreme Couture.
I believe in Extreme Couture as well. But
Do you?
it's just like, based on the last fight, I know he got beat up by DDP. He got some damage to his nose. I'm like, how different would have a Jared Cannonier Sean Strickland fight look like now?
Interesting.
It might be the same.
It might be the same.
It might be the same.
Kind of like the DDP fight in Sean Strickland, right? It was 10 rounds. We just watched in a row. That's what it seemed like. So I don't know.
I don't know.
Jared Cannonier, I think, deserves someone explosive.
Fuck me.
Yeah. Pretty much, that was the longest way of saying that was a dumb fucking idea. That's why you're not matchmaker,
Como se
buddy.
dice stupid.
Yeah. And I learned a little bit of Spanish, dude. We went to a Lucha Libre.
Oh shit! How was that?
It was amazing. It was awesome. One of the coolest things ever. They had a gay wrestler, and his signature move was trying to kiss dudes, and they'd all freak out. They're all being homophobic.
Hey, maricón, 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 maricón. Joto.
Beso, beso.
Yeah, and then in the crowd, they were calling all the bad guys, all the heel characters. They were calling them culeros.
Oh, culero.
Yeah.
What is that?
It's the F word in the Spanish, and they have 10 different ways of saying it.
Oh,
It
shit.
seems like. Yeah.
Culero is a fucking cool ass word.
It's cool, especially when the whole crowd sings it.
Yeah.
Damn.
In like multiple syllables. It was good.
All right, guys. Co-main, we have Calvin Kattar versus Yusuf Zalal.
So curious to hear your guys' opinion about Yusuf Zalal's performance, right?
Third round.
He looked
Unhappy
good.
with the third round.
Defensively,
You picked him apart.
very sound.
Rounds.
Felt like he was running a lot.
I will say
It was
this
both.
right now.
A little bit of both.
That's the argument.
Yeah.
Listen, Yusuf Zalal, cut him again.
Oh, shit. Oh, my gosh.
So like Dean Thomas right now.
Wait. There's a story that's breaking about this. Do you know the story?
He's gay. Just kidding. I don't
He's
know.
he's a coolero.
He's a culero.
Whoa.
Joto pinche joto feo.
Hey,
Were you in Mexico City? Your Spanish
were
is
you
on
Lucha
tight.
Libre?
Maybe
Oh, my
my friend.
goodness.
Okay, don't put
My
that
friend.
one in. Just kidding. Please leave it in. I don't care.
I heard there was some baby oil on somebody's body.
So Calvin Kattar trained with TriStar with Faraz Zahabi.
Zahabi.
Pretty cool. And there was claims that Calvin Kattar was greased up. His legs were all slick with Vaseline.
Ooh.
And Yusuf Zalal is calling him out. He's like, man, that's bullshit. I've never found anybody so slick. And
most unlikable fighter on earth. Go ahead.
Zalal. What do you think? Do you think there's a...
Greasing?
You think he was greased?
No, this is what I think. His most amazing attribute is that he made himself more unlikable than Bilal Muhammad.
Whoa.
How did you do that? In a matter of one fight.
Whoa.
Right?
Whoa.
And I don't have... you guys know, I think Bilal Muhammad's a dog. Like, he might not
He
be
is.
the best on the mic, but
He's getting better, I think.
Yeah, I think he's a dope fighter. With somebody like Yusuf Zalal, right? You got cut from the fucking UFC. You have to understand, you cannot secure a bag in the top... If you're trying to be in the top 10 fighters, secure a fucking fight by running on the third round. Literally, how many strikes did he throw in that third round? I don't even know the actual stat, but it had to be like 5 or 6.
It wasn't a lot.
He literally ran with his back turned. If you want to be a main card fighter, and you're very lucky this wasn't with the crowd, you would have had your face booed off. You guys know, if you guys watch me on this podcast, I rarely find fights boring, right? Even the ones that people find boring, I could see something fun in it.
Technical.
To run for 5 minutes was so frustrating. It's like, dude, that first round, he was tactical as shit.
Boom.
He was moving around,
really
but he
good.
was striking. And people were making some very unfair comparisons. They're like, well, when MVP does that, people celebrate it. MVP attacks. He strikes. He's off the cage. He's fucking you up.
Strategic, yeah.
A whole round where you ran away. I have never seen that in the UFC. And he's talking shit like he did the most amazing performance ever. Cut his ass from the UFC now.
Damn, you're going to throw away his 3-fight win streak?
Whoa. Fuck it. Cut him.
Fuck it.
Or
Well,
don't ever put him on a main card ever again.
I think a lot of people were upset by his performance because you get a guy like Calvin Kattar who is a fan favorite. He pushes the action.
He was going for it in the third.
Yeah, and he was putting him in some dangerous spots, right? And I think that's why he was kind of a little bit more hesitant to engage with Calvin Kattar. And from a game plan standpoint, it's like, yeah, you fight the outside, you get away. But the reality of the situation is fans are going to be very upset.
Dude.
And people were like booing, like there's a lot of negativity around Youssef Zalala's performance on this one.
I think, too, like at that point, a ref should step in. There has to be action.
Like a yellow card or something like that.
Give him a yellow card. You have to engage. You cannot run. You could be defensive. And then there was another unfair comparison. They're like, well, when Izzy does it, people say he's a tactician. Izzy's still fighting, right?
He's there in the pocket.
There's controls. There is actual physical touch. He literally ran away for 5 fucking minutes. I could not believe what the fuck I was watching.
Well, when you're like, there's some moments in Izzy's fights where you're like, all right, dude, he's like getting away.
Yeah.
Please engage, whatever. But like you said, I think the amount that Youssef Zalal was doing, I think, was like, come on, man.
Yeah, have we seen that before? A yellow card or like some kind of warning?
I think that the next time he does do that, they are going to give him a yellow card or something, or just don't ever fight on a main card ever again, because that was a waste. You had an opportunity to show what you're about to Calvin Kattar, right? And he could say whatever he goes, dude, I dismantled him. Did you really, though? For that the first round was great. Second round, he was running a lot more. Third round, ran completely. So basically, we got to see about a round and a half of what this guy can do, right? He's a very skilled fighter.
Yeah,
but at the same time, you are on a platform where people have to want to watch you to fight. You have to fight is the thing. Fight!
See, that's where the entertainment aspect comes in. You still got to perform.
Yeah, I'm not asking him to, like, sit there and just bang out and get hit in the head.
And his defense was sick.
Yeah!
Right? Like his head movement where
of
Calvin Kattar was really trying to catch him and he couldn't hit him. And I was like, that was really impressive. But I think a lot of times you want to see a counter. You want to see them, like, engage in that moment. But, like, he's going to get better fights, right? Because now he's breaking into Calvin Kattar's, top 10?
So breaking to 10.
Yeah, he should be breaking in the top 10.
Bisping wants him to fight Aljo.
That'd be a great fight.
That'd be a great fight.
Because Youssef is a grappler, too. That's the other thing, is that I think a lot of people were expecting him to submit Calvin Kattar, take him down. And Calvin Kattar's takedown defense looked really good, unless he was greasing. That's what the rumor is. I don't know.
Get the fuck out of here with that shit, dude.
Maybe that's why he kept running away. He didn't want to get oil on.
Yeah, he didn't want to get oil and slippery.
Man,
right?
dude, especially at this point, too, right? With somebody like him, it's like, dude, you want people to watch you fight, then you can't perform like that. But let's put it on Calvin Kattar, too, though, right? Mm-hmm. Calvin Kattar, where was that first 2 rounds? The last round, where was that in the first 2?
No urgency, dude.
If he had put that pressure on Youssef Zalal in the second round, after the first round, he had a weird feel for him, right? Because he was so elusive and he was good at getting in and out, striking. His jab was really great. I think in the second round, if Calvin Kattar would have put that same pressure on, it would have just gave him a lot more openings.
Yeah.
But, either way, I hated that fight.
Yeah, I'm gonna see what happens. I hope they don't Calvin Kattar. I hope there's not like a downhill slide for him though, because he really is a fan favorite. He's so
getting older now too, so who knows what's happening. But I still love Calvin Kattar, man.
All right, performance of the night. We have Edmen Shabazian over from Extreme Couture versus Dylan Budka.
What's your theory on Edmen Shabazian about his ribcage?
Dude, just sock him in the ribs, bro, and that's it.
You said he got a he
has the shortest legs, pokiest ribs, biggest head I've ever seen.
Those are crazy descriptors for a fighter.
He's a homunculus, dude. I don't know what he's some it's like a weird human creation. He's a homunculus.
Is that the new meta? Sharp ribcage, pull 2.
I think a big head is a massive requirement for fighting.
Mm-hmm.
Who's the big head that's like a chick? Like
what? A chick? Is that,
wait,
is that what you call women?
What chick has a big head? Okay, you're right. I give up.
Gigantic head.
Huge head.
I feel like to take blows, bro, you got to have a dome on you, bro.
Thick neck, big old head.
Thick cranium, thick skull.
He's also the palest fighter I've ever seen. I could see every vein in his body. Just hit him at his pressure points. You can see it all. He's like one of those.
You see the map.
The map. You know the Chinese fucking acupuncture map? That's him.
Oh, there's numbered, actually.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Hit him at the 14.
Oh, wow.
This will heal your liver.
That shot he landed on him.
Hard.
Ready?
A beautiful shot.
Oh, dude, look at the pokey rib though when he
I
breathes.
told you,
That's
dude.
Wild.
Hit him right there, dude.
That pullback cross.
That was
and
so fast.
it was cool because I think there was a moment where he was talking to his corner and was like, "You were right. You were right." I guess they were calling for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that pull cross was pretty tight. It was beautiful.
Nixick was saying Shabazian kind of really changed his whole mindset for this fight, where like he showed up to every
Dude, that's
single
beautiful,
drill
though.
practice. Oof.
Yeah. He looks sharp, dude. He looks in good shape.
It's weird because when you look at the double jab, if you're not like putting your head off center line, because he was kind of just throwing out the jab as like I felt like he was trying to set up his own right, just the simple 1-1-2, but his head was kind of straight in the center, and it was just kind of a perfect shot. It is what it is.
All right, we have Nazim Sadikov versus Ismail Bonfim. We have a question mark kick to the face. Should that have been stopped? Sí or no?
I think so.
En español, por
Sí.
En español. Shout out to our Chinese people, huh?
Not the ones that do blackface. That's crazy.
Yeah, not you guys. You guys are fucking weird.
That's crazy. You guys
not
can't
the
do
Japanese people who do the detergent commercial and you throw a black person in the washer or dryer. And
That's not okay.
Stop.
We don't.
That's
You
a
ever seen that?
commercial?
that was a legit commercial.
The famous commercial.
Now?
It was a very famous commercial.
Oh, my
where they had a
God.
black guy and they threw him in a washer and he came out clean.
Yeah.
First of all, the black guy, fuck you, huh? That you took that job.
Yeah.
That's on him.
Yeah.
That's not okay. You can't do that.
Don't do that
Maybe
to
the script
people.
was in Japanese. He didn't.
I didn't read the
Oh,
script.
that's what it was.
Yeah. Oh.
You go eat the washer and then we don't see what happened.
Improvised.
And this show, we make fun of all races.
Yeah, guys. I actually only saw the highlight. I don't even know why I got stopped. Is it just because of the cut?
It was a cut, and they asked if
that was
he could
pretty
see.
normal, though, right? That
Yeah, I think the doctor asked if you could see out of the eye, and he was like, "I can't see out of the eye," and they're like, "All right, that's it."
Wrong answer, bro.
yeah.
That means he wanted it out. Just kidding. I don't know. If you can't see, you can't see. Why risk it?
I felt like Ismael Bonfim was winning that fight up until that point. Nazim was like trying to find his little sneaky question mark kick the whole time, but I felt like Bonfim was pushing him. He was landing the better shots, and then I think that round probably would have went to Bonfim before that kick landed.
Yeah.
You know?
I wonder if he would have just said, "I could see," and then he just kind of roughed it out. Probably would have won. But, not a fighter. I don't know what's going on in their head and how bad it was. But if it's bad enough where he said he couldn't see, then all right, it is what it is.
Middleweight fight, Vieira versus Petroski. Who's going to call out Bo Nickal?
Dude, I love that,
That's a
dude.
good call out.
I fucking love that. Because now Bo Nickal can back up his wrestling, right? Because what's Petroski's shit?
Yeah,
He's a wrestler. But he has better hands maybe, and he's a lot more aggressive than Bo. So we'll see what happens.
He has a bigger beard.
Yep.
And here's Bo Nickal's response. He had an X, and it was also clearly a response directly to David. I'd love to get an easy check, but the fans, David say I can't fight cans anymore.
Nobody ever said that.
Wrong, buddy. Wrong.
Nobody ever said that. Like I said,
That's a good comeback, though.
It is a good comeback.
Cut Bo Nickal too, huh?
Dude.
I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Don't even cut Zalal. I'm just saying, knock it off.
It's just fun. It's just
Yeah,
fun.
it's just fun.
It's fun times, guys. Relax.
You guys are just
we don't want to see you get cut.
you guys are just so bad on the media side of things. It's just hilarious. It's like also too when he's like, I can't fight cans anymore. You can't talk about somebody who has better performances than you. That doesn't make any
Petroski's
sense.
great.
But that's a good burn, though.
It is good.
It's a good burn on Petroski. He's saying you're a bum. I can't fight no bums anymore. That's cool.
It would be a good burn if it wasn't for his last fight, right? And also how unlikable he is right now. So yeah, maybe.
Does Bo Nickal have a fight lined up? Nickal.
Yeah, no?
He's fighting in the UFC soon, right?
I think so.
I think Bo Nickal next fight is in the PFL. That's what's happening.
I'm at a pay-per-view.
Oh, my bad.
I was like, oh, UFC.
Yeah, no.
No, he's going to fight in Bellator, dude.
He'll be in the GFL room.
He doesn't. I don't think he has a fight yet.
What the hell? What are they going to do with this guy?
Petroski.
I think that's a good fight.
I think that's a
man.
great
Make it
fight,
happen.
dude.
Or
And
you
I
know
hope
what'd be fun?
Petroski dismantles him.
Michelle Pereira and Bo Nickal.
Oh, that'd be great.
That'd be a fun little fight.
Yeah.
A little chaos. You know, make it be a little wild.
Or it might be really fucking boring and Bo Nickal might run away.
Solid game plan, I think.
Yeah.
You can't kick that far.
You can win when you do that.
You can't chase me.
Did you guys see the Matthews?
Yeah.
Okay.
Jose Miguel Delgado, really good. Beat him up.
Oh yeah.
Made it look easy. But that's why he was a minus 500. He was a big favorite.
Yeah, huge favorite on that one.
And he looked like it. He was a killer. And he said, I'm the best. That's what he said. He said that a lot of times. Angela Hill looked really good.
Hey,
Another split decision, bro.
thank God she won, huh?
Why did she put herself in that position?
I will tell you this right now, though. She beat I
First round?
Yeah.
You know what my thing about Angela Hill? Maybe she starts out too high volume. Because by the second round...
Cardio's down, you think?
No, not cardio's down. It's just like, it's such a crazy pace in the first round because I think she's in there to get it. And she was putting a pace on Ketlin?
No,
crazy
Kashi
name.
6'9", say it right.
Say it correctly, dude.
Dude, she put the gummo on that motherfucker, dude.
The gum.
Takashi
song.
6'9", bro. I was
Good
shocked. It's like, this one had a fucking sex change.
And it seemed like second round. Oh, dude, Angela Hill's 40 years old.
Wait, what?
She
How
looked
do you-
good, bro.
how-
She
also,
looked good
how do you-
for 40.
Look like you're 30.
Dude, her and Cannonier had this thing going on. I was like, hey, man, we're going to show people what's up.
And they did.
Yep.
I think they were in the best shape.
Look at her. Look how fucking... she's ripped. Boom.
Yeah.
Look at her. Superhero.
She looked good, man. She looked really good.
I'm gonna call it. We need an Angela Hill.
Dude,
Right.
That front teeth kick was
The money.
Money. It was
Her clinch
landing.
game was really good.
Bro, I'm telling you, the clinch, the dirty boxing, she was putting it on her, and she was making her back up the whole time.
Yep.
But you were just saying she just starts off too hot.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know, but she still won,
Ooh.
so what the fuck do I know? But it seemed like she lost a little bit of steam in the second round. Maybe she had to take her foot off the gas a little bit, recover, and then Souza came back. And that's the reason why I think the fights are always so close, right?
Yeah.
Is because...
When it gets towards the end.
Yeah, because then it comes down to the third round, and that's when she had to really pick it up.
Oh,
Because Angela, too, like a lot of people don't give her respect. She has a really deep bag of strikes.
For real.
Right? And her tactic, from what we've seen her for a long time, is that she kind of overwhelms people at first, right? And I think that
ooh.
I wonder if she could like settle down on her shots and really throw some power ones to really put people on their back foot.
Like a combination of him. you
Yeah.
know?
Because she tends to pepper people up a lot. But what if she kind of switched up her game a little bit to set something up a little harder rather than the overwhelming tactic? You know, it might make people like second guess, like pressuring her towards the last round. I don't know. She won though. And
She
did a
did.
great job.
Yeah,
She did. But yeah, I see what you mean. Like a little harder shots.
Yeah.
A little harder firepower.
You know, a little, have those peppered shots be set up to a harder one. And I think she would probably get people out of there in the first round.
Angela Hill just KOing people in her 40s.
That'd be fucking amazing, dude. Shout outs to Angela Hill, dude.
Let's go. Did
Big
you guys
ups.
See the Chaos Williams.
Bro, when he got put to sleep with that bars.
Jiu-jitsu, man, it's too dangerous, dude. I'd rather get punched.
It was hard to see if he tapped, and it was hard to see him go limp. Because like I think that's what the biggest thing was. But he didn't want to tap.
I thought
Those eyes started rolling back. I was like, this is scary business.
I
He could've
love
died.
Chaos Williams, man. I like it when he just fucking flatlines people. So I thought he was going to get it done, but it didn't happen.
The Bone Fiend brothers are.
Yeah.
He was gasping for air. That was crazy.
Yeah. It was bad.
You're like, he's like that. And you're like,
Like, gosh, damn, dude.
Oh, man.
wow.
That's bad.
That's scary.
That's so bad.
But I'll say this: when you get put to sleep and you wake up, it feels like the best nap you ever taken.
Oh, I bet.
You're just like,
when's the last time you were put to sleep?
probably when I was like a blue belt.
Oh, shit.
Oh, really? Not even just like in class?
Nah, because it's like, once you know what choke's in, you go, all right, I got that. Unless you're really trying to fight it. You know what I mean?
Fuck
But
that, dude. I tap instantly.
one time I got put to sleep when somebody was like
You're just
drilling
in
a
half
move.
guard.
I need to get a thicker neck before I do jiu-jitsu, dude.
Yeah, you and me both, dude.
Fucking people
me
choke
both.
me out with this long-ass neck.
Valter. You
Valter,
guys see
right?
Valter of Walker?
What was the
Heel
choke?
hook again, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, heel hook.
He like sat back for it and just ripped it.
Dude, that fool's going to be out for a bit.
Dude, that was crazy.
He's going to be out for a bit, man.
He's the Husamar Palhares. He actually got taken out of the rankings, apparently. I saw a story about it today.
Because of that.
Dontel Mays got taken out of the rankings.
After this loss?
Yeah. Because he was at 15, right? So maybe Valter takes a spot. So he's out of the top 15. Do you think you think he tore something in that?
I think he tore something.
Because he was holding his knee after, right?
That shit, he definitely tore something. That shit is so horrendous, man. Jiu-jitsu scares the shit out of me, man.
Yeah, dude. Why do you do this?
Dude, guys, just get a
But heavyweights
Just
don't
bare
do-
knuckle fight. It's safer.
a lot of heavyweights don't know leg locks. I don't think.
do a Cheeto Vera. What about these? You know?
You're like, my
What
bad,
about
Chito.
these? This is what I say to these.
Come on the show, Chito. We'd love to see your piece.
What are you talking about his dick? You gay, bro.
No, I meant his gun, not his.
Nah.
I know. This is penis.
Come on.
I want to see
Come
his,
on.
I love that.
Yeah. I want to see his barrel, dude.
That's on Reddit.
It did sound like a pause, though.
A big pause. Dude.
When you guys look at this poster, I want you to be honest. Does this excite you at all?
No.
You know, I originally it
Look at
did, but then he got me so hyped up about him moving up a weight class and vacating the belt.
I want to see Islam. I think that's the only fight that makes sense right now.
I think him versus Arman Sarukian, dude.
Either of those guys. Give me that.
Yeah, because here's the thing. Did you hear what Topuria said about Dagestani wrestling?
What he
He said it was basura.
George is
He
better.
says garbage.
That means garbage in Spanish, basura.
Yeah,
Okay, thank you. I didn't know.
basura, dude.
Second la basura.
Yeah, in Korean. What is it in Tagalog?
I don't know. Take out the shit. Gilbert.
In Korean, it's sudegi-tong.
Ooh. That sounds like
Sudegi, straight sudegi, trash.
Sudegi.
Yeah, sudegi seki. So he said that Dagestani wrestling isn't that special. It's just that they impose their dominance on you in the first round, so it makes you believe that they're actually doing something. So
shit,
they just
doggy.
break your will, but their wrestling isn't actually that good.
Damn.
Dude, Topuria be
Hey.
talking some shit.
But
dude.
you know what, though? What you will say about the Dagestani wrestlers, like, and you talked about this too, not everybody is Team Khabib,
Yeah.
right? Because there is a difference between the Dagestani guys and Team Khabib. But it seems like Islam, Khabib, they had the best system for like leg riding and pinning people and submitting people. Because Islam's submission game is like by far more superior than most of the Dagestanis in
Yeah.
the UFC or
Yeah.
probably in like the PFL. You don't really see monsters like that. But and on like a world stage, like Georgian Olympic wrestling, like they're always up there. They're being the best guys in the world too. So I could see where this guy is coming from, where he's like, our people actually have way better wrestling. And that's like the argument between Marab and all those guys, right?
Whenever you guys have free time, look up this clip of I love you. What's his name?
Joel Romero.
Joel Romero talking about Georgian wrestling. He talks
What'd he
about
say?
he was talking about him in competition fighting somebody from Georgia. He was like, they feel like a stone wall. Like,
And that's Yoel Romero,
that's Joel Romero
the
saying.
genetic freak,
He has no neck.
And
the
you know
Cuban
how-
experiment.
Yep. And you know how Yoel Romero, he always talks like he's like speaking a ghost story over a campfire.
For real.
So he was talking
real.
about,
Think
you know,
Why is about to die?
yeah.
There's a fire
Yeah.
at all times.
Somebody light a fire. He sounds like Al Pacino and shit.
Somebody.
These guys, they call me. They feel like a stone. Yoel Romero.
But Georgian wrestlers are like top of the food chain. You know, like they're up there. You know, so
More than Dagestani. Wow.
Yeah, so now I'm
that.
it
curious.
just, you know, there's like different hotbeds. Dagestan's a hotbed. I think Georgia's a hotbed.
Is U.S. wrestling still a hotbed?
For
Yeah,
sure,
right?
For sure.
Dude, we got Bo
absolutely.
Nickal.
Yeah.
Bo Nickal, David Taylor, you know, Jaden Cox. Those guys.
Jordan
are-
Burroughs,
Yeah, Gable Stevensons.
Okay. Got
Daniel
Let's
Cormier.
see if you guys whoever.
Triple H.
He loved
Kurt Angle.
Steve Austin.
Kurt Angle.
He was about
Kurt Angle slam. The funny story about the Kurt Angle slam, just a real quick aside. So me and my cousin used to love wrestling.
Yeah.
I Kurt Angle slammed him into my bed frame
Oh
and then
my
it bent
God.
in half. And then my parents were so mad at me. I had to sleep in that bent bed frame for like 3 months.
sliding off
Hurt
constantly.
my back so bad.
Yeah, fucked up beds like that will do damage.
Dude,
permanent damage.
Dude, WWF fucked up so many people. Same cousin, I powerbombed him into the floor because I missed the couch.
Oh my
And
god.
all you heard was this.
Oh my god. One time I had my friend and I put him in a rock bottom. I threw him on a bench. That was bad. I rock bottomed him
Dude.
on a bench.
The best. My brother Crippler cross-faced me.
So what is that? I don't know that
So
one.
you
Oh, you don't know the
basically-
crippler?
I know.
Type it in right now. Type in the crippler
Watch the
crossface.
Crippler crossface. It's the most painful move ever.
Yeah, dude.
It hurts so bad.
Nothing's more painful than that.
Yeah, stupid ass brother. Fucking cripple crossface.
Yeah, dude. That's Chris Benoit.
Oh, I've seen that.
You're not
Okay.
supposed to mention his name anymore because he did a really bad things to his family. He murdered his family
And then he killed himself.
and then he killed himself.
Oh, no.
That's
CTE.
Chris Benoit.
He's like, watch this right here. The Crippler crossface, dude.
See, if you were doing that for real, that looks painful.
Yes.
And by the way, the one that my brother did,
Immediately.
he
See how mean it
laced
was?
my arm with his legs, and then he cranked it. So he fucking grounded himself with it. It was so painful.
Oh my gosh.
My
You poor
God.
baby, dude.
Dude,
I'm so sorry.
I'm so. You would have won.
Have you tried any of these moves in jiu-jitsu just to
Right
see
there.
the efficiency? Like, could
Yeah,
it work in
it's not.
jiu-jitsu? No.
Nah.
What's this Justin Taffa doing there? What the fuck?
That's Rikishi, bro. Come on.
Oh, my bad.
All right, dude. Back to UFC. Back to MMA.
Guys, Anthony Smith is going to take a retirement fight and then try to guess who it's against.
You may not guess the name,
Oh!
but it's this fucking guy, the scary KO artist.
The dude that has
Ming
knocked
Yang
out
Zhang?
the Yao Ming guy has knocked out everyone.
He said, "Time out."
Time out. I trick you. Bang, chaos.
Yeah, go to sleep. Wake up in the morning, feel like a P. Diddy.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
It's a pop culture reference, man.
Do you think Zhang knows who P. Diddy is?
100%. That's my best friend.
He's in the zeitgeist.
Bad boy.
Hey, no Diddy.
Bad
Go
boy,
to
man.
sleep. I
Go to
pick you
sleep.
butt.
Dude, what's with
No
these?
Diddy.
Dude,
That's his catchphrase.
There's a level of Chinese mountain men that just have huge fucking calves.
telling you, big old giant dome, and guess what? He's an excellent fighter.
So Anthony Smith has to fight that guy. I'm surprised he's even taking a retirement fight. I thought it was going to just be done.
Dude, he has the classic Chinese flat back head. The one where the parents forget about you.
Good old flat back.
And they just leave you in
Flat
the crib
old
all day.
back head.
Yep. Chinese parents be forgetting about their kids all the time. Like every time you see a Chinese kid and they got a flat
My
back
dad
head.
has it.
Does he?
My dad has it.
That's the flat back head, dude. They don't give a fuck about the kids. They're like, just go to sleep, don't worry.
Go to sleep.
Yeah, I pick you up later.
Yeah, that's a tough matchup for Anthony Smith. I would imagine Zhang is going to KO him
I
probably.
like how they have to say it's an unranked fighter. Can you just say like it's a fucking KO artist? Like, why you gotta disrespect Anthony Smith like that, man? Come on now.
Yeah, that is true. That does feel like shots against.
Yeah, why you disrespecting
What a
Anthony
crazy headline now that I think
You know
about
what I'm
it.
saying?
People are mad at Anthony Smith right now because he's being a wild boy. Have you guys talked about why he left the Michael Bisping podcast?
We didn't talk about
He
that.
left the Michael Bisping podcast?
But he didn't tell Michael Bisping. Michael Bisping turned on his social media and said, "Oh, Anthony Smith, who I've been trying to reach out to for the past couple of months since his loss, has a podcast. I guess he's not doing mine anymore."
Dude, that'd be sick if
It
David.
is on air.
That'd be sick if David just stopped showing up to the casual shoots.
And him and
then
Dominick Cruz have a podcast. Like, what the fuck, man?
Yeah, dude.
I get it. You guys are close.
He's on the Jackson podcast. Yo, what the fuck, you guys? got-
What, David and Bear are
Dude,
friends?
me and Dominick Cruz, I'm sorry to tell you guys are starting a podcast. It's called Two Broke Shoulders, Two Broke Knees.
The Brokeback Boys.
Yeah. It's called Champion and Not. That's what it
That's
is.
a good name.
It is.
Champion, I like that.
It would just be Dominick Cruz making fun of me the whole time and me crying on the podcast.
You guys analyzing fights together?
Yeah.
That
Dude,
actually,
what? That's
hey,
a
I would
great
actually.
Dominick Cruz
Wait,
like,
that's a
will
wait.
you shut the fuck up? What do you know?
No, that's a good idea. Let's talk to him.
Let's think about this.
Too much
But yeah,
pressure.
Anthony Smith basically kind of he talked about he ghosted Michael Bisping after the fight. Michael was trying to reach out.
He's going through stuff, man.
Yeah, and then
Oh yeah, because his friend died, right?
Dude.
that's why
when he fought
Michael
Dominick
didn't
Reyes?
reach out. He was like, oh, well, typically when Anthony loses a fight, we give him a week, and then with the friend dying, they're like, yeah, we'll just wait, and then we'll reach out later. And then Anthony just started another podcast.
What's going on, dude? That's some weird shit. That's some weird behavior.
But remember when he fought Dominick Reyes, he just was covering up, and he just seemed like he was just taking shots, right? And everybody was saying like, does he just want to let himself get beat up or
Yeah.
something? You know,
I hope
that's what it kind of felt like
Yeah.
when you watched it.
He said he wanted to feel something.
Yeah, oof.
You know what you
That's
could
what he
do?
said.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Oh
He
shit!
goes, I just wanted to feel something.
I didn't
Oh,
want to
you're-
fight. I wanted to feel something.
You know what you do?
My boy's in some pain right now.
Yeah, man. You just masturbate, bro. You can feel something nice there. You know
A
what I'm
couple
saying?
times. You could do that a couple times. in a
4
day.
times if you want.
That's too many.
As,
Three max.
as yeah.
Drain yourself. You want
Anthony Smith, what? 37?
Oh yeah, he's still got some juice in those
5
balls.
times. Hey,
Yo,
5 times.
hey, don't
5
cut this
round-
clip, huh?
3 to 5.
Dude, he's
3
gonna
to 5
watch
times.
this clip. He's like, these fucking gay ass dudes.
Yeah, Anthony, I reached out to you on Instagram, but just forget about this part.
Yeah.
I will say this.
We're just
though,
trying to
man.
support.
Well,
us
let me
all.
defend him. He also, in his defense, he did comment and say he felt like, oh, Michael did maybe reach out to me once, and he said I'm a really bad texter. I'm not really good at communicating. That's my fault. But also, if you wanted me on the podcast, I felt like you should have reached out a little harder.
No, that's not how it works, dude. You guys are okay.
I'm just telling you what he said, David. So don't look at me.
Look,
Yeah,
Anthony's-
don't get mad at Gilbert.
Look, Anthony
Fucking
is
idiot, Gilbert.
in a very bad place, but I will say this if he wasn't in a bad place, that's the dumbest fucking thing I've ever heard in my life. You guys have a podcast together. It's a joint business venture.
You got to
Your-
reach out to me if you guys want to film.
Yeah. Your business partner is not your babysitter. You don't get to say, oh, you should have reached out to me more. No, if you guys are doing something together, that is also your responsibility, and you act like a fucking professional.
You guys got to team up for the greater good.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's like if we did this podcast and I'm just like, oh, well, you guys didn't tell me to come. So I didn't show up.
Every Tuesday.
None of us show up because none of us told each other.
Exactly. But this, I'm just
not
saying
gonna
this
be there.
to Anthony
Yeah.
Smith, because I feel like that's like something Anthony Smith would say to somebody else, because he's so fucking smart.
Very smart.
So I really
One of my
think he's in
favorite.
a bad place for him to even say that.
Yeah.
Or maybe we don't even know the
Or
full
the full story, but it seems like there's no beef there. They both
Yeah.
have said there's like miscommunication,
That's
whatever.
You know, did you see what Bobby Green said to TJ Dillashaw about the whole
Bro,
Anthony Smith
you,
situation?
What'd he
tell
say?
the audience, you kind of got up on him.
Oh, really?
The Jacksons.
Oh,
Well,
shit.
he was just defending Anthony Smith, saying that, listen, you can't say somebody who has 50 professional fights that they don't have heart, because they have to walk into that cage every time. And he did that multiple times, and he was telling TJ Dillashaw
Ton of fights, yeah.
that. And then, to TJ Dillashaw's defense too, he says, he clarified real quick in that little, because Bobby Green tends to talk over people and just go on a diatribe. But TJ Dillashaw was like saying that, not that he's not a good fighter or anything. I'm just saying he doesn't have championship mentality. Right.
Two different things.
Yeah, I think those are two very different things that they were talking about, but Bobby Green was kind of talking over him, which I didn't really like, which is kind of like his habit. Like every time I see Bobby Green talk on a podcast.
King Green.
Oh, I'm sorry. No disrespect. King
All
Green.
disrespect, fight him.
No.
He's gonna interrupt us.
Yeah, Valentine Tupac is what that's what fucking Rampage called him. Because he had like the whole thing called him Valentine Tupac. Yo, Rampage got some roast, bro. It's so funny.
I saw a video of Rampage saying he wants to beat up Anthony Smith.
You see that clip?
No. Dude, Rampage scares me, man.
We have some new fights announced, and more importantly, some GFL fights. What's your favorite one, Nick, that you saw on this list?
Keep scrolling down. We have a good one. We have Drew Dober and Manuel Torres. That's coming up next. That's gonna be a fun one. A brawler's delight.
A W.
Drew Dobes. Go back up. Lerone Murphy, Josh Emmett.
Dude, this is
Let's go, Josh Emmett.
That's a good contender fight there.
Lerone Murphy is fucking sick, dude.
Lerone.
Josh Emmett is a fucking dynamite in his hands, dude.
Early predictions.
I think if Josh Emmett doesn't get it done in the first couple of rounds, I think Lerone Murphy has the tool bag to pick him apart from the outside. And I think that's going to be a problem for him, right? Josh Emmett does a very good job of getting in, pressuring you really hard, and just faking that fucking that step over.
Yeah.
But I feel like Lerone Murphy is a very intelligent fighter, and he's going to do the best he can to avoid that right bomb, and he's going to pick him apart.
He's got really good kickboxing. In and out. Good movement.
It's the kicks that's going to probably give him his best path to victory.
Just keep him at range, because I wouldn't want to box with fucking Josh Emmett.
Yeah.
Another good one is Jalen Turner and Ignacio Bahamondes.
Dude, that's nuts. I don't know.
I wish they weren't fighting.
That's a 50-50, dude.
I don't know what's going to happen.
That's a 50-50.
Future
Both those
contenders.
strikers, and they're going to strike. So it's going to be probably one of the best kickboxing matches.
I will say this though, I might go in favor to our boy Jalen Turner, because Bahamondes is going to now fight somebody who is also oversized for the weight class that has reach. So I wonder how he's going to deal with that. So I'm a little
Because they're both like the tall guys and
tall, lanky guys in the lightweight, and I think that Jalen Turner might be able to come up with the dub.
I think so too. I think he's a little tighter.
Yeah,
He's a little slicker with the strikes.
more experience.
That front kick up the middle, that thing is deadly, bro. He's dropped everybody with it.
And by the way, I fucking love Bahamondes, dude.
So good.
Bahamondes is really good.
I just think
But I gotta go with my boy Jalen.
I think Bahamondes is still a little green, and I think that Jalen Turner has now faced harder competition, and now he wants that W back after the mistake he made in the last fight. So I think Jalen Turner might come out with a W on this one.
We got some GFL fights. First one, I think you guys are going to love this one. We just talked about him. Yoel Romero versus Mauricio Shogun Hua.
Crazy one.
Shogun's still fighting.
That's a crazy
It's
one.
GFL, baby.
How old is Shogun now? How long have we seen him fight in the UFC?
Bro, he might have started when he was like 20, and he's like
Yeah.
40 now. Or 8, even before that, like 17, right?
Yeah,
Dude, his retirement fight was with Khalil Roundtree, wasn't it? No,
Was it?
That's so long ago.
I don't know, but Khalil
That's who he had to fight for his retirement. That's brutal.
I think he lost in his retirement last.
Yeah,
retirement
for
fight.
sure. If you find Khalil,
Here's the problem too with this. Romero has been active.
he's been knocking out slap fighting guys.
Yep.
Truck drivers in a dark ring.
Barking into cameras and shit, dude.
Sit by campfires.
Yeah.
Check this one out. We got a rematch. Chris Weidman versus
This is
I love this.
I
this
love
is
this
a
a lot.
crazy one.
I fucking love it, dude.
Masters division, dude.
Masters, straight up.
This is what we want.
Hey, check this shit out. Check this shit out. Uriah Faber heading for round 3. Is the UFC kind of like, fuck, we should have just done a Masters division, huh?
Dude, this is pretty fucking fun.
It's fun fights.
I think Renan Barão's still young.
Is he? I think, yeah, I think you're right.
I think he's not. I think he's still in his 30s.
He took a long break though, huh?
Well, after he couldn't use steroids anymore, it kind of fucked him, right?
Oh.
Well, that was the rumor. I don't want to say anything. I'm just saying that was the rumor.
Because after he lost to TJ the second time, I don't think we saw him in the UFC again, right?
After he lost to TJ and then USADA came in, he kind of had a super steep downfall from basically going undefeated for 4,000 years.
Yeah, he really was.
Bro, I don't think the last fight he won.
They compared him to Mayweather. They're like, he has the longest winning streak.
Yeah.
Active.
So I don't know what happened. Maybe it was his confidence that fell downward.
And check this out.
This one's a crazy
This is
one.
UFC versus Bellator. Uriah Hall versus Douglas.
This is
Lima.
nuts.
These guys are still there.
Good.
They're still good. That's why I'm kind of like, whoa. Who missed out on this?
Oh my God, what's gonna happen?
Leg kicks for days.
Douglas Lima, Uriah Hall. I think I got, I don't know.
It's tough. I got to go with a friend of the show. I'm going to Uriah Hall. Because Michael Jai White's going to be in the corner probably.
Oh,
That's a big W.
Michael Jai White, dude.
This one, oh, David, he's bricked up. David has Frank Mir versus Fabricio Werdum.
Is Frank Mir naked in this photo?
Yep.
He might be, huh?
No, that's crazy how that like lines up perfectly.
Oh, what the fuck? Okay, well, I was tripping for a second. I was like, where'd you get this photo, dog?
This picture is wild. Dude, don't zoom in on it.
No, I want to
Get nervous.
Hey, read this, Nick. Read this.
My lips quivering. Stop.
Nick, read it. Hurry up.
I don't know what it says.
Nick,
Cursive is hard.
How can
man.
I read when I'm just staring at the dick?
Cursive is hard. Jesus Christ.
And yeah, that's
Some fighters, man, they just can't let go of fighting. Like no matter how old they get, it's just a part of them, and this is what they want to do to the day they die, right? And it's not for us to, as fans, we want to watch them fight, right? But as a human being, I don't know. I don't really care to see them get hit in the head again.
Yeah.
I don't know. It just
The Frank Mir one makes me kind of sad a little bit. No offense to Frank Mir.
and
I'm
Verdum has
sure-
been caught doing roids like twice now.
yeah.
So it's like, he keeps getting caught. He's not very good at it. You know what I mean?
He's not a hide.
Yeah, just shoot it up in front of the camera right now. They'll never find out.
Yeah, I mean, they're probably. Do you think this is just a jiu-jitsu match?
Nah.
No, I think
But what I
it's gonna
want
be
to
a
talk
stand-up.
about is, do you remember that video that Verdum, he threw a boomerang at
Yes.
Colby
Covington, yeah.
Do you remember that?
He comes out.
That was amazing.
That's one of my fondest memories of Fabricio Verdum. I'm glad he stopped doing that face that he does.
Nick, can you tell us a little bit about this? I know Carlos Condit was on a podcast recently and said John Jones.
They're talking about this
the fight?
phenom that used to train with him. His name is Azamat.
Yep.
You got a name like Azamat. That's scary business, I think.
Dude, Borat's best friend.
Exactly. Me and my
Holy
homie
shit.
Azamat.
Amagav.
Yeah, Azamat.
Amagav.
Amagav. And apparently he
Azamat.
Amagav.
Racist.
Carlos Condit was saying
Why does this not work?
he got dropped by this dude, and then the next round that guy went to go drop John Jones in a sparring match. And then when they went to ask him, Azamat, they're like, "What's your story?" And he goes, "I don't want to talk about it. It was in training. Everybody has their days, whatever." That's what he was like pretty much saying.
What a cool guy.
And then you look up his fights and you realize who he's fought. Pretty crazy resume. He fought Robbie Lawler. He fought Anthony Smith.
yeah.
And it's just kind of cool to see him like
Wait, Robbie Lawler and Anthony Smith. Those are two very...
I saw
Crazy.
that. I was a little confused by that.
Wait, what is
yeah.
this guy?
He fought him in Strikeforce. Right.
What is that? That's still two different weight classes.
I don't know, dude.
You like
He
BJ
fought
Penn?
him. I don't know what this guy's deal is, right? But for as long as Anthony Smith has been fighting, he's had like 60 plus fights.
Yeah, that guy's fucking...
So he's probably fought all across the weight divisions. But there's a couple of these highlights of this dude just wrecking people. And he's really scary. You wonder, like, whatever happened to this guy? Like, why is he not in the... He fought in the UFC. He was wrecking guys in the UFC, but he just kind of disappeared one day. Just
There's a
stopped
few
fighting.
people like that. Like, for example...
Abe Lincoln.
Oh, yeah.
What's his name?
Yeah.
Dude, man, I was
What was
on
called-
this fool's nutsack like crazy, dude. I was like, he's the next champ.
Yeah.
Next champ. And then, health issues, and then he just decided not to fight anymore.
What's his name, though?
Starts with Zabit.
Zabit.
The beat.
Yeah.
Jesus, we don't remember his name. That's
Dude,
tough.
Zabit was his brother Have you seen his brother fight?
Oh, really good, right?
Fights just like him.
Looks just like him, doesn't
He
he?
has to come to the UFC. He has to. Please, I beg you.
But look up some highlights of this guy Azamat.
Yeah.
He
When
he knocked out Anthony Smith cold, bro, back in the day.
How much do you think these guys make doing Bollywood films? Like seriously,
Hopefully
how
a
much
good
do you
amount.
make?
Tyron, man, how broke are you that you are doing
You know,
this?
Bollywood film. He also did like a running back fist. That's crazy. And he missed the ground and pound.
Listen, it's just so bad. When I saw this,
Okay, you got to read the subtitles, David.
And I was like, damn, MMA is mainstream, bro.
don't hit him too hard. Look at Tyron Woodley's terrible acting. His face, he's overacting so hard, it's unreal. Scowl really hard. Got it.
I'm so mad at you.
I'm so mad. Be mad. Okay, I'm mad. Come here. I want to talk to you really close. Oh, crack your neck. Tyron, you're overacting so bad.
Oh. Hey, you know what? The action scenes weren't as bad as I thought they were going to be.
Did you watch the entire film?
Huh?
You watched the entire film?
This is
The
so
3-hour
bad.
movie is
This
like,
is so bad.
the first 2 hours are tough, but the last one is when it really comes together.
This is so bad.
Look at that suplex. That's
Dude,
pretty good, though.
I bet you Tyron got a fat bag for this, though. I bet you they gave him so much money because there's no way he's not taking a huge bag for this.
Yeah, living in India to shoot a movie for how long?
That's a tight move, though. The rolling fireman's carry.
Oh,
while he has broken ribs. That's
100%.
Oh.
All right, guys, we got a Mexico versus a China. Nick, you're conflicted, aren't you? This is
I
you.
am. But I think I know who's going to win.
Cejudo or Song?
I think Cejudo's going to wrestle fuck him.
I think Song's going to win, dude. I believe in my
Who did
countrymen.
Song fight last?
Look it up,
He
dude.
lost.
He did lose. I think I chose him to win. What did he fight?
Peter Yan.
Oh yeah,
But that Peter Yan fight, Peter Yan looked very good.
We chose Jan. You're an idiot.
yeah.
I got Song Yadong on this. I think Henry Cejudo is great. He's amazing.
He's old.
Yeah, I don't think he looked that good in his past couple fights compared to how Song you looked. Even in the loss to Peter Yan, it was still competitive.
Yeah.
He's still in the mix. He's well-rounded. He's also Chinese.
Yeah.
And that's the main reason why I'm picking him.
Yeah. Here's the thing. Henry should have never come back. He has fucked his legacy so hard by coming back and continually losing. And he could say, like, okay, he didn't fuck his legacy, but it just leaves he had literally a fairy tale story
He did it.
for his whole career, right? And it just goes back to what I'm saying. There are certain people that are fighters that just can never let go of them being a fighter and a competitor. And that's probably what got them to the championship belt. But that's also why I respect Dominick Cruz a lot, right? He had this amazing speech where he spoke about, like, you know what? I still want to be a champion, but it's not my whole life. Like, I don't fuck that belt. You know what I mean? I want to compete at the highest level. And I feel like his mentality allowed him to be successful in his latter career, right? With somebody like Henry Cejudo, I think he was done. And I think you should have left it at that because now you're just coming back just to lose 3 more times. I mean, so he lost twice already, right? In a row. If he loses one more time, and I think it's the last fight on his contract, you're done now. And that's what people are going to remember you for. Like, why do this?
Yeah.
I don't get it, right? And you know what happens when you take such a long hiatus? You don't think the sport's going to evolve, right? It has to evolve. Look at what happened we talked about the Dagestani wrestling. We're fucking Dagestani glazers.
Yeah.
But now people are.
Yeah, we are.
Yep.
Number one.
Chomp chomp.
But now we're finding out there's a system that people are developing to defend it, right? The sport never stays the same. It
Makes me
evolves.
so angry.
Yeah,
I
dude.
hate to see my Dagestanis lose like that.
Oh, yeah, you're Dagestani brothers, dude.
God.
God,
God, that makes me so
I have
mad.
Dagestani ears. That's it.
I was growing my beard out for a while.
Can you grow facial hair?
No.
There's no way he can.
Yeah, there's no way.
I
Dude.
let it. I was growing a mustache out for like 3 days.
But it's only the ends.
It's bad, dude.
That's perfect. You'd be a
Embarrassing.
fucking Chinese merchant in the fucking 1800s.
Like if I were to grow a full beard,
shade?
if I grew a full beard for like 6 months, it would just be a Fu Manchu, a very thin,
100%.
wispy,
Duh.
wispy one.
And that's what happens. Song Yadong, shout out to you, man. He has fucking power in his hands, and I think his anti-wrestling is really good.
I thought you were gonna say he has power in his cheekbones. That's what I thought you were gonna say.
No.
and I misread that. That's my bad.
Yeah, that's because you're looking at the wrong things. Okay?
I mean,
Come on, look at those
I
cheekbones.
mean,
Come on, dude.
His English, so much better.
My man, dude.
I hope Henry Cejudo doesn't get knocked out. But he has a big old head, so who knows?
I don't think he'll get knocked out.
Is that
I
a good-
think he might outpoint him.
yeah, I'm gonna go Song. Damn.
Because let's say
I think he's gonna be. I think Song's gonna be a little faster. He's gonna be able to deal with the wrestling, and I think it's gonna be into the boxing.
But I just hate the narrative of what David was saying is Cejudo just going out like this.
Yeah.
So many It's so sad. You were a champ.
You beat Dominic, you beat fucking TJ, and you beat Mighty Mouse. What an amazing resume.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's an amazing resume.
But the Triple C takes risks, dude. You know, he takes risks, and that's why he's a champion. But I don't think he's gonna win this fight.
Okay, well,
I think Song is gonna win.
China all the way, dude.
China number one.
That's right. Tariffs. Let's go. Pay this tariff, bitch. Bow,
We pay the tariff. U.S. pays the tariff.
Yeah.
The consumer
pays
Pay
the
the tariff. That's what he should start in his fucking post-fight fucking shit talking. You're going to pay this tariff.
Thank you, Trump.
Yeah.
Wow.
Brendan Allen, Anthony Hernandez, Louisiana Backwater, or the Gritty Hernandez. What do you want?
I'm going Fluffy. Fluffy's my guy, dude. I like this style. I think Pace has been showing to be the king in the UFC right now.
My bad. I actually confused
Pereira.
Hernandez with fucking
Cain Velasquez.
No. Guy went to jail 1987 on his fucking stomach or chest.
D-Rod.
D-Rod. I confused with D-Rod.
Also
Yo,
racist.
I just thought that was D-Rod too.
Yeah.
Also racist.
Very racist.
No,
My
all
bad.
the
2 out of
tattoos.
2.
All the tattoos, Mexican.
Same haircut.
2 out of 2 racist.
Yeah,
Two
I'm
of my
gonna go
co-hosts.
Fluffy, dude. After what we saw in his last performance was fucking nuts.
He's a monster. They actually fought in the LFA, or like a smaller promotion,
Oh, wow.
7 years ago. And Anthony Hernandez just put a pace on him. Couldn't stop. Brandon Allen had moments, but Anthony Hernandez ended up beating him.
Hernandez could eat shots too.
Bro, his cardio is ridiculous.
Yeah.
His gas tank is ridiculous. Like, the guys he's beaten off, I mean, the guys he's beaten have been next level.
Guys, he's whacked up.
He's the dark horse in this division, I think.
I'm going Hernandez.
185, very competitive.
I think this is a very
I think Anthony Hernandez beats Dricus, dude.
okay. Let's
sit on that. Sit on
Yeah,
it.
I'm
Let's
gonna
relax
sit on
there.
it.
Look at your camera.
And I'm gonna say this right now. Anthony Hernandez beats Dricus.
That'd be fucking crazy. That would be fucking insane.
Duplessis.
Ooh,
Yeah.
the full name.
Said the full name.
Wow. We're not confused.
Duplessis.
You talking about Dricus Johnson?
Yeah, not Dallas Diamond Page. That's not what I'm talking about, dude. Another wrestler. You don't even know.
Oh, there's no odds for this yet, huh?
Frank Necker.
Yeah, because this fight just happened.
Oh. Wait, this is Seattle, right?
Oh, wait, never mind. I thought you were talking about Rob Font and Gene Matsumoto. My bad. Why aren't there should be odds.
No, because
Might be even.
6 fights got dropped from this
they did.
past week.
They
So these
did.
are all new fights.
Oh, really?
People are injured. People had to pull out.
But the Brandon
Someone
Allen,
retired.
Anthony Hernandez has to be on this fight card, right? Like, that was
Yeah,
on-
no, that one's in. These are all in.
But the Rob Font and Gene Matsumoto one, that's last minute.
I was gonna say
Gene
Rob-
Matsumoto's very good.
I love it when the Brazilian is also Japanese. They're very dangerous. combo.
That's what I was thinking about. I was thinking, who are the great Japanese Brazilians? Go.
Leona Machida.
Who else?
Shinzo Machida.
Shinzo Machida.
Who else?
Jonathan Machida.
Yeah.
You don't know that, brother?
Yeah. Sarah Machida. His sister.
yeah.
Francisco Machida.
Yeah,
You're
come
an
on.
idiot, Nick.
Dean Matsumoto, dude.
Yeah.
Dean Matsumoto. Wait, who are the other ones?
Yeah, I said Dean Matsumoto.
Yeah.
Are there any other? Is it really just
There's
those?
enough.
All right.
There's enough.
No, we did it.
Dude, you sound like a dad that's just sick of his kids. Yeah, how many
move
more,
on.
Dad? Yeah, that's enough.
That's not enough.
There's enough.
Wrap
Shut
it up.
Yeah.
Are you guys going with? Are you going OG bias?
I always go Rob Font. I
Jab.
never vote against Rob Font.
I think because John Matsumoto, I think he's really good, great kickboxing. I think he's probably a young lad. He might just go in there and just be the youngest guy and beat up Rob Font. But I feel like Rob Font's been preparing for this. It's not last minute for him.
I think you guys are all going to be surprised.
I think Rob Font. You let me finish my pick, dude.
no.
I think Rob Font. I'm agreeing with you.
No, you were
We're on the same.
No,
no.
you were going to go against the people who destroyed my country.
I was.
Wow, because I am.
Yeah.
I'm going with Gene Matsumoto.
You're going G Matsumoto?
Of course.
I was trying to trick the audience, making them think I was
All right,
going
continue.
to. But I got Rob Font.
All right.
Oh my god, man.
Because
Hey
he's
man,
been training
do
for
another
us.
8-minute pick, huh?
For us. We gotta. Everybody needs to know the rationale of why we're always wrong.
I think the young buck, Gene Matsumoto, is going to look great in the beginning, and then Rob Font is going to connect hard, and it's going to make him backpedal a little bit.
Wow.
People forget how hard Rob Font hits. His jab hits like a fucking cross.
It's crazy.
And I think that when he touches him up a little bit, I think it's going to make the young buck kind of question himself just slight, and then Rob Font's going to put it on him.
Oh, he beat Jesus. He beat Kyler. I forgot.
He beat Jesus.
That's crazy. Oh, has he been kind of on a losing streak though?
Not really.
Rob,
He's won some.
I mean, he's been fighting at Killers Row.
Him beating Kyler Phillips is a good
Was
one.
huge.
That's a big one because he's a young lad too, right?
He's the young lad killer. All right, easy. Jean Silva, Fighting Nerds, done.
Melsick is
Oh,
really
yeah,
good.
he's fighting Melsick, huh?
Melsick, the
But-
gun.
John Silva.
John Silva's very good.
These guys are they're both explosive as shit. But I will say, oh, damn, dude.
I think John Silva could take him down too.
Yeah, oh, yeah. I've never.
I think he could take him down and submit him because Melsick he's definitely more of a kickboxer.
This is a big challenge for him.
Oh, cool.
And by the way, Melsick is big for this division.
Yeah, he's a strong
big
boy, dude.
His photo looks huge.
He's
Oh,
a killer.
Look how long his pecs are. How do you get that, Nick? Is it just incline?
You know what? That's just genetics.
Okay.
That's Armenian genetics right there, brother. Something you'll never have.
Dude,
Oh, God.
yeah, dude, if Gene Silva puts out Melsick, that's a big
That's a
win.
big deal.
That's a big fucking deal.
World class kickboxer.
Damn, this card is actually pretty fucking stacked.
The matchups are good. Man.
This is a fun card.
Would Silva
Seattle.
not be the favorite?
Yeah, he is.
Oh, yeah, he is. So
Minus 575.
I mean, that's kind of egregious.
That's a crazy.
That's too big of a. The odds have been funny, dude. I think
Yeah.
they've been getting it wrong a lot.
That's a little egregious. That's kind of disrespectful towards Melsick.
Alonzo Menafield. I didn't
Buff
know he
Nick Young, dude.
was really- oh my god.
Swaggy P.
I'm like seeing it now in the face.
Dude, did you see Nick Young box?
Is he pretty
Kenny
good?
Box?
Terrible.
Oh,
Terrible. And he's fat now.
Is he?
Nick
Yeah,
Young.
He's fat.
He doesn't play in the NBA anymore?
No.
Damn.
Dude,
I
he's
thought he still played.
dude, man, former Lakers, dude. He's so out of shit. He has the skinny arms, fat belly body.
Oh, no.
Classic.
Yeah, dude.
R.I.P. Nick Young, dude.
He looks like the
R.I.P.
poster,
R.I.P.
you know,
hot
for
Nick
boxing
Young.
that was just like in a sepia poster. Like, man, you see? That's his body type. Look it up. Look up Nick Young boxing.
Wasn't he doing celebrity boxing?
That's what it was.
Oh, shit.
It was like a DAZN thing.
And he's fat?
He's fat. Fat belly, skinny arms.
That's not good. That's not good.
And this is,
Oh no way! I didn't even think that was him.
yeah, look at him.
Bro.
Look at him.
oh, no.
What?
Yeah.
I think Blueface would knock his ass out.
Bonnie Blue.
Oh, Blueface is actually pretty sick with it, dude.
Blueface, the the boxer, the rap artist turned boxer. No, I think,
crazy.
Dude, somebody said he looks like a fucking African baby.
dude,
That
that
shit cracked me up,
He
dude.
kind of looks like shit, though, huh?
Like, they said he looked like an African
That's
baby.
crazy.
You
Dude.
take my shirt off, I look like that, though.
That's hilarious.
Crazy.
Gabby
Drink
was
clean
so
water.
curious. We're talking so much shit. She was like, I got to take a look at this.
She's like, I gotta drink clean water from now on.
Yeah.
That's crazy. We're gonna help make wells. Relax.
all right,
Dude,
dude.
Talaba's fighting, huh?
Kutilaba Ion.
I don't know who that is.
Ebo, I've seen him fight once.
I feel like Eon is he's too much of a wild card to bet on. Or
Really? Because he's 2-0 in the UFC, so
I'm talking about Ion, not this guy.
we'll say his name right.
That's Ebo.
Iwan Kutalaba.
You think I'm talking about Ebo? I was
Ebo
talking about
Eon.
Ion.
Kutalaba, I wonder if he's going to scream in his face. That's what I was wondering.
Is he the one that dressed like the Hulk?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He wins every time
I'm
he does
good.
it, though.
I'm fine.
Nah, I'm gonna go Eon. OG bias. You know what I'm saying?
Kutalaba has looked really slow lately. I'm going to go with the other.
I think he's actually looked really fast recently.
Well, I don't think you know anything, and I think your butt stinks. How about that? I actually don't know anything at all. So far in the last fights, I have picked almost everything wrong.
If we put a counter of like all the fights we got right,
Can a fan do that? Can someone just watch maybe like the last 20 episodes, just see what our
I'll
pick
tell
count is?
you, I'm like 1 in like 8.
Yeah. Make a compilation of all of our wrong predictions. It would be so fucking funny.
Especially the confident ones.
Yeah.
You know, I love our fans too, because there'll be somebody who's new to the channel and they'll write some shit, and their fans like, look at the name of the show.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
called Casuals.
It's crazy some of the comment threads that turn into fucking forums. Like we're
Yeah.
making like the most real takes.
Yeah.
We just have to start asking people just hard questions and just make them answer it down low so they can just fight in the comments.
I'm literally, it just makes me want to do terrible things now. Yeah, man. John Jones
Is
is
white.
the worst fighter in the UFC
Yeah,
ever.
yeah.
Just had the worst takes.
He's washed. He's
Josh
overrated.
Jones is washed.
Yeah.
His wingspan's actually not even that long.
Yeah.
3 inches.
He's an idiot.
That's why Andre. Okay.
I got Andre
I didn't
Feely.
know he was fighting.
Andre Feely.
Andre Feely. I think he could beat Costa.
I don't know, man. I think I'm gonna have to go with the albino dude.
Come
A
on.
light-skinned Brazilian? Come on.
Why are you doing this to us, man?
First of all, I love Andre Feely. I'm just going with the guy who had a tough life, man. Look at this dude. He can't get tan.
Come on.
Come on, you're gonna go against the guy with a disability?
Come on,
Yeah,
dog.
you fucked up, bro.
You think the hair is that real his true hair color?
That is his true hair color.
Red and blue.
I'm gonna go with the guy I'm gonna. What that tattoo on his chest is wild. What
Hey,
is
it's
that?
his dead mother, dude.
No, that's a guy.
That's a guy, bro.
That's
Okay.
a man with a
And you
senor.
just-
That's
wow.
a senor.
His mom has a mustache.
That's rude as fuck, yo. All right.
Oh, it's Nick. It's Nick's face.
We're gonna get canceled immediately.
No, I'll go with Andre Feely.
Andre Feely.
That's tight. That's tight.
He has the piano belt. Mansour Abdul Malik versus Nick Klein. I don't know who Nick Klein is, but he looks like he rides a Harley.
I am
He's
actually
the Sons of Anarchy.
both
Yeah.
these guys.
I think I'm gonna go with the guy who's minus 800.
Yeah, me too. That seems good.
Yep. Ooh,
Ricky Simone
and Javid.
Bosharat.
The
Javid
Bosharat
is
brothers.
really good.
Bosharat's good.
They're really good.
His gas tank's a little suspect though.
And Ricky Simone has a pretty good gas tank.
Exactly. So this is actually a 50-50 for me. Depends on where the fight goes.
I like Bosharat just for fun. He's a fun fighter.
He's really good.
Ricky Simone don't get knocked out though, man.
I think Ricky Simone, dog. I think
might wear him
can
out.
He can get a W here.
I'm just gonna go Javid because it's such a stupid name. Yeah.
It's a ripoff of his name.
Oh, what happened to him?
He's-
on the undercard.
So both these guys weren't supposed to fight.
last minute.
Last minute, both these guys are fighting.
Rusbio. Wasn't he on the main card at one point?
Yeah, he fought Joaquin Buckley, remember?
Buckley, yeah.
But he fought him at 170, I think.
Yeah.
So this is back at 185, which I think is...
He was drained at 170.
Yeah,
dude.
yeah. He looked
170 is
flat.
not. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was not his weight class. That was not a good look for him.
Because he's like 6'5".
Yeah, he's huge.
It's like a 6'5", 170 dude. No way.
Let's go to we're gonna have to go to Ruzaboyev, dude.
Rusboyev.
Neural Stone.
In final fight, we have Bukauskas versus Jalen Hurts of the Philadelphia Eagles.
Jalen Hurts.
I have no idea who these guys are.
I feel like this name sounds.
You know Modestus.
You
He's
know
the guy that got his knee stomped out by Khalil.
Oh, I didn't know he was still in the UFC.
Crazy how that
Yeah.
I think that's him. Yeah.
No, that's him.
Damn, he looks like a superhero.
Yeah. Let's go Lithuania. Woo woo.
Woo woo. All right, guys, those are our picks. Someone please make a compilation of all our picks.
Correct picks only, though, please.
Dude, I think we're like really like negative. on
We're
those
bad.
picks.
We're really bad.
For those of
and we
you out
flip flop
there
all the time.
who are new to watching this and you're trying to hyper analyze the things that we say, suck my dick.
We just woke up.
And where can they do that?
You could do it on the Casuals MMA. You can find us on all platforms, all audio platforms. Casuals MMA every Thursday. We will be uploading. We are here for you. Make sure that you guys like, comment, and subscribe. And if you are also a casual fan that has bad takes, you're going to love this podcast.
Oh, you will love it very, very much.
We have the worst takes.
Guys, we love you. Peace. Goodbye.
Shout out Errol Hawani.
Oh, shout out Jackson. Shout out everyone.
The casuals, we don't know nothing at all.
It's because of your fucking ears. That's what it is. He doesn't like your fucking ears. That's what it is. I told you, don't bring up
Hold on.
stupid shit in front of him.
Let me just ask him what's up.
No, dude. This is fucked up.
Well, guys, that wraps up this episode of the of the Casuals MMA podcast. That's great.
We won't say anything. We'll just say he's a dick, dude. He just walked off. He fucking hates us. Podcast coming out next month.